Hi, welcome back to the channel. I have a few things I've been working on. There's a bunch of things I haven't been working on. One of those things is my granddaughter's water lily top. I am currently debating upon whether to color control the shoulders or if I'm just going to let it do what it's going to do. Once I make that decision, that top should be done in no time. Some of the other stuff I haven't worked on that I need to work on eventually. I need to work on my vertebrae shawl. I haven't put any into that at all. Any work. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I haven't worked on it at all. So I need to work on that a little bit. I need to work on my I need to make this my second deshane so that I can get the two wrapped up and finished. I'm gonna give those to the two of the grandkids for Christmas. They're basically like summer tops. They're for like bathing suit covers basically. They're not to be worn without something underneath it. And they have shown interest in it and it didn't fit me, so I'm gonna make a second one. That way they both have because if I gave one to one, the second one would want to steal it. They would just go back and forth taking each other's stuff if they don't both have one. And they still try to, even if they do both have one, but it should be a little easier to get a handle on it if they each have their own. So I'm making a second one. I have the yarn to do so I might as well, right? I haven't been able to touch the board on nights because we haven't been home in order to get the yarn that I have at the house for the fuzzy yarn that I have that I'm using for the top and the sleeves. I ran out of that, and in order to finish the second sleeve and wrap that up nice and neat, I have to go home and get that yarn. And we have not been home in over a month now, I think it's been about a month. We should be making a trip home here pretty soon. What else? My ranunculus I tore out. I think I'm gonna use that yarn. I'm thinking about it. I don't know, to try and make a skirt. And for the knit along, I'm gonna see if she has a skirt in her catalog so that I can like use it on that perhaps. Then I've been working on these are the only two things I've worked on. I've been working on my sunny side up socks. Funny story. before I go get into detail about my socks, my husband he saw me casting on. He saw me doing something that wasn't that, and he said, "What happened to your sock that you were making the other day with the eggs on it?" And I completely blanked. I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, the sock with the egg socks. And I was like, and then I'm like, oh yeah, the sunny side up socks. I haven't worked on them this last couple days. So I started working on that sock again this morning. I put a couple hours into it. But yeah, he's like, what happened to the sock with the eggs? And I was like, what sock with the eggs? I don't know. I completely, it went way over my head what sock he was talking about at first. I think it's funny though that he was questioning my choices. He's like, you already have something you're working on. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. I get lost in side tangents all the time, so I get it. This is how much progress I put into it this morning. This is where I started at. That's where I was at last time I filmed, which was 2 days ago. It's coming out nice. It's going to be an afterthought heel. I'm a little bit nervous about the afterthought heel, but I think it should be okay. I think I shouldn't have any trouble doing it. We'll see. I just love the cute little eggs. The sock with the eggs. I just love the cute little eggs. And I've got to do some measuring to figure out how far I want to go for the foot, because here's where the heel goes. And so now I got to decide where to stop for the toes, and then start the toes with the white color will be the contrasting color used for the toes and the heel. And I just got to figure out where to stop for those. And then I got to do it all over again. So I hope I don't have too much trouble with the afterthought heel. I'm really excited to try it out and learn how to do it, because that's one of the goals with some of the patterns I pick solely because I don't know everything that's in the pattern, and I need to learn the things that are in the patterns so that I can know how to knit all the things. I want to be able to knit all the things. And then I have the thing that he was talking about, because I was working on this and not the egg sock. Where's the sock with the eggs? I'm using my beautiful purple yarn, and I'm making this sock. It's got a really cute cable pattern on the front, and it is so easy. I think it's called a simple cable sock, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll try and remember to link it below. I can't make any promises. I say that and then I don't always remember to do it. The thing about cables for me, cables are a trust the process situation for me, because at the very start of the cable rows, when you're just starting the cable, I feel like I'm always messing it up. And then the further I go, as long as I don't panic and rip it out, the further I go, it's like starts actually looking correct. So it's a trust the process thing, and it's one of those things where I have to give it a chance to show me that I'm not doing it right, or that I'm not doing it wrong, I guess. Otherwise, I'll be ripping it out too soon. But this was actually what I was doing. I think I spent about 3 hours last night at the end of the day working on this one. I really enjoy this pattern, and it was an easy pattern, so I look at it just to make sure I'm on the right row. But it's easy. Like I don't even really need to look at it that much, just because every other row there's like this little row here. Every other row, you probably can't tell because it's blurry, but every other row anyway is a knit one in the back loop. And then the next row is just a knit. So it's kind of doing its own little twisty thing too. And I just always want to make sure that I'm on, whether or not I'm on one that has the knit in the back or just plain knit. Otherwise, it's easy peasy. I wouldn't even need to look at the pattern anymore, because as long as I keep track of my count, which I've been pretty good at doing, these are all 8. It's an 8 row repeat, and I obviously, it's obvious which direction I would need to go next, so I don't have to be like, oh no, which direction does the cable go? Now that I understand cables, the direction is generally not something I need to worry about too much. I can tell whether I need to put it in the back or in the front. So there's that. I also have a button I have to sew on my husband's pants, which I've been putting off, and not really putting off. I've just been ignoring it. It's been sitting right here for like a week, and I haven't made a move. It's a button. All I gotta do is sew on a button. I have made no attempt at putting on a button. I'm not a big fan of sewing on buttons. But I gotta do it. So, anyway, with that, I will let you go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next one.